So today's morning letter written barefoot brings up a really simple but powerful question. It's one that kind of gets to the heart of how you feel every single day. Are you going to charge your body with life's free electrons, or are you going to keep blocking them? Let's get into it.
You see it everywhere, right? People walking around, and a lot of them just look tired, dragging their feet. Now think about the world we live in. It's all asphalt, concrete, and we walk on it wearing these thick, rubber-soled shoes. From the time we were kids, we've been taught that the ground is dirty, something to avoid. And what's the result? Well, it feels like a lot of us are just unplugged, constantly drained, feeling sluggish.
So what exactly have we unplugged ourselves from? Turns out it's this incredibly powerful, life-giving energy source that's been right there, under our feet, this whole time.
What's so wild is when you look at everything else in nature. I mean, plants have their roots deep in the soil. Animals walk right on the earth. Even fish, through the water, are connected. It seems like every other living thing is constantly recharging itself from the ground. We're actually the only ones who have systematically wrapped ourselves in rubber and cut ourselves off.
Okay, so what is this energy? Well, let's call them the free electrons of life. Basically, it's the Earth's natural electrical energy. And our bodies, just like every other living thing, are literally designed to use this energy to work at their absolute best. It's just as fundamental as the food we eat or the water we drink.
This image really says it all, doesn't it? You'd never expect your smartphone to work if you didn't charge it. It just wouldn't happen. Well, our bodies are no different. You gotta think of your body like a battery that's designed to be charged up every single day. And the charging port is direct contact with the earth.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds a little out there, but trust me, the visual evidence is absolutely astonishing. You have to see this.
This is just fascinating. On the left, you've got stuff that's been disconnected or ungrounded. An onion, after 3 weeks, just rots. Milk, after 10 days, is totally spoiled. But look at the right. The grounded onion doesn't just survive, it sprouts. It's creating new life. And the milk, it doesn't spoil. It ferments into something useful. The difference here is literally decay versus life.
And it keeps going with living things. Check this out. A goldfish in ungrounded water gets sluggish and listless in just a few days. A tree in a pot disconnected from the earth just withers away. But on the right, the grounded goldfish is zipping around, full of energy. The grounded tree is thriving. It's a night and day difference. Lethargy versus pure life force.
You know, looking at this, you can't help but ask a pretty tough question. That rotting onion, that listless goldfish, is that kind of a metaphor for our own lives sometimes? That feeling of being drained, relying on coffee just to function. Could it be that this constant disconnection is at the root of it all?
The evidence is pretty compelling, right? But here's the best part. The solution is so simple, and it's available to literally every single one of us. The answer is just wonderfully simple. It's time to take off our shoes. Just step right onto the earth. This practice, it's called barefoot walking, is the easiest, most natural way to plug back in and let all those free electrons of life flow back into our bodies. It really is the start of a natural healing process.
So, how do you actually do it? Well, here's a simple guide to remember. It's the 1-3-3 principle. Think of it like your meals. You practice it 3 times a day. Each time you go out, you walk for 1 hour. That adds up to a total of 3 hours a day, which gives your body that minimum charge it needs. And just like anything, consistency is everything if you want to keep that battery full.
And look, this isn't just some abstract theory. The impact this has on real people's lives is absolutely profound. Let's hear a couple of real stories of transformation. So let's take a look at Park Sukja, who is 66. A year after her surgery, she started barefoot walking. Her words were that she now enjoys the vitality and youthfulness of a live fish. I mean, what a powerful way to describe feeling alive again.
And here's another one, from 68-year-old Park Hyo-yoi. He said he felt lethargic all the time. He described his old self as having dead fish eyes. But now, he says he has a vibrant life, like a thrashing live fish. You see the theme here, right? It's a total shift from just getting by to truly, powerfully being alive. Feeling inspired? Ready to go? That is awesome. But before you run outside, let's just quickly cover how you can start your own journey safely.
Okay, just a few quick safety tips. First, and this is obvious, always watch where you're stepping. Look out for sharp objects. It's also probably a good idea to chat with your doctor about a tetanus vaccination, just to be safe. And remember,
This is only going to work if you're consistent. It has to be a daily habit. And this last one is super important, especially in dry weather. You have to wash your feet thoroughly after you walk and then apply a generous amount of moisturizing cream. This will prevent cracked heels. Seriously, taking care of your feet is a huge part of this process.
So, at the end of the day, it all comes down to a choice. A contained, listless life in a fishbowl, or a vibrant, fully charged life in the open sea. The path to that energy is literally right under your feet. We really hope you give it a try.
And you know, you don't have to do this alone. There's an amazing community you can join at the National Barefoot Walking Movement headquarters on Neighbor Cafe. It's a fantastic place to get more information, ask questions, and share your own experiences. Hey, if this explainer was helpful for you, please help us spread the word. Hitting that subscribe button, giving us a like, and turning on notifications, it makes a huge difference for the channel. Thanks so much for watching.